For part B, we have to add an accessor method to the student class called getLetterGrade that returns A, B, C, D, or F based on their course grade. So we can just get started with that. Actually, we have to print this out somewhere. So we have to, after the original line prints, we have to print a comma and then the getLetterGrade. So before I actually write the method, I'm going to write in what it needs to print here first. So it's a comma space, then getLetterGrade. This is 2. And then I expect this to work after I implement it. Alright, so let's write getLetterGrade right over here. This should be, I'm returning a letter, but I'm just going to have it return a string. You can return a character if you want. It should work either way. So getLetterGrade. Okay, so if the letter grade is based on the course grade, then I need a way to get the course grade. I can recalculate it here again, or I can actually just call this method right here. So that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll call it CG for course grade, get course grade. And I can do this within my student class. When I call it within my student class, it knows that I'm calling it on this instance of the student. So previously I would have set midterm and final exam, and I can just call get course grade within my getLetterGrade. And so I know this grading scheme was a little bit weird. Greater than 89 is an A, so is it 89.5 an A? I don't know. So I'm just going to do it like this. I'm going to start at the top and go down. Greater than 90. And I only need to check one side. I can say if CG is greater than or equal to 90, or less than or equal to 100. Or I guess a better example would be if I'm trying to figure out the B range, and I'm saying if the course grade is greater than or equal to 80 or less than 90, then it's a B. But since I'll do it top down, I only need to check one side. I just need to check if it's greater than, and then if it fails, then I just continue going down. So here I'll return A, and then I go down, else if CG is greater than or equal to 80. Oop. Return B. Okay. And then I continue with this, so I'll just copy this. B, C, D. So it's greater than 70. It'll be a C. It's greater than or equal to 60. It'll be a D. And otherwise, I'll return an F. So if I do it this way, I only need to check this one condition because I'm checking from the highest to the lowest. So it makes my life a little bit easier, and I can write a little less code. And then so now we can just run this. Okay. As you can see, we get the correct letter grades given the course grades.